right. Happy Friday, everyone. It is 12 o'clock noon, which means it is Express Abs time. So for today's class, you will just need a lighter or medium dumbbell. You could use a soup can or a larger soup can if you need more resistance. And so we're just going to get started. And so we're going to do a Russian twist, all right? So I'm just going to situate myself on my mat so I don't slip all over the place. So you can choose to start with no weight just to get used to it. So let's start there. All right, ready? Go. So making that kind of rainbow or kind of half circle as we twist that upper body. And again, just being on your backside or your bottom, making sure we're not feeling it in the tailbone. Nice job, bracing the core. And just remember, the farther you lean back, the harder it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so we're now going to transition to where we are on our back, and we're going to do our bridge. So remember, strengthening the low back, so drawing those heels as close as you can get them to your backside, and we're going to push the hip up, back down, back up, back down. Remember, it's harder if your feet are together, knees are together. Ready? Go. So squeezing through the glutes at the top. So you feel it through the small of your back. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. So transitioning back up onto our backside or our bottom for that Russian twist again, this time including your weights if you so choose. If you choose not to do a weight, that is cool too. Ready? Go. So if we are doing the Russian twist and we feel like this is easy and we want to, up the challenge with or without the weight, you could raise the feet off the floor as we continue to do that half circle motion. And again, totally up to you. Remember your workout. Make sure that you are challenging yourself, even if it's a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so now moving back into that bridge. So again, feet together, knees together. Ready? Up, down, squeezing through the glutes at the top. Remember, feet and knees, if they are touching, will be harder. If you want to come up on your tiptoes at the top of the move, that is another way of making it a little more interesting, maybe a little more fun, and just pushing equally through both feet so you don't get this, kind of waver within your hip or where you're favoring one side over the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so back onto our bottom, sitting up. We're gonna go back to that Russian twist again. So holding your dumbbell, again, optional if you have it or your soup can. And if you wanna raise the feet up to make it challenging, you have that too. Ready? Go. So bracing the core. I tend to look past my dumbbell when I'm doing this, just so I'm not looking at my dumbbell, because if I look at my dumbbell, I swear I get dizzy following it, so I look farther out in front of me. You've got this, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, give me one last and final bridge for the low back. So remember, feet together, knees together. If you come up on your tiptoes, remember that element. Ready, go. Nice job. Come on. Excellent. Keep going. If your feet start to travel away, resituate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, extend those feet. And then hands overhead and just feeling that stretch through the core. Point your toes away from you just to feel it a little more. All right, so we're now going to turn onto our side. And this is the next one we are going to do. We're going to do a lateral bridge or a side plank, however you know it. So the leg closest to the floor is going to be modified and bent just to support our body. So again, keeping it straight. Here is what I want you to do is I want you to bend the top knee, the knee that's on top, bending it, bringing it in while you're keeping a straight body. Okay, ready, set, go. So I'll show you modified first, just to get used to it. So keeping, again, shoulder, hip to knee, straight across. Keeping that core engaged. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, flip it over onto the other side. So again, modified, same way that we did before. All right, so in that side plank or side, lateral bridge position. And remember, bend the knee, bringing it up towards, in this case, towards the camera. Ready? Go. So again, keeping it straight from shoulder, hip to knee. Keeping your shoulders stacked over the elbow that you're on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're going to turn it back over. And now this time you have that option that we did the first time. Otherwise, you could stack both feet and you'll hold that lateral bridge, aka side plank. And this time you're going to bring the knee in and just use your free hand to balance yourself so you don't fall over. Ready? Go. If you are doing the harder one, the one where you're up with both feet, just remember to keep that body straight. If it starts to get too challenging, drop down into that modified version and keep doing what we were doing. Nice job. Again, straight body, keeping that core engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. If you joined me for metabolic conditioning this morning where we were doing outer thigh stuff, so I'm feeling it in the outer thigh. All right, so stack your feet if you choose. Otherwise, option 1 or the one that we did at the very beginning. Ready? Go. Again, bracing the core, keeping that body straight. If you need to modify or adjust, keep going. I feel like my mat, I need to scoot a little closer just for that cushion on my elbow. And so that way I'm not kicking the wall. I'll just keep the legs bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, last one for the other side. So we're only going to do 3 rounds. All right, get ready. Set. Go. So again, shoulder is stacked over the elbow. My feet are sliding forward, but again, doing this on carpet is a little easier, or if you have a mat, versus doing it on tile floor or a hardwood floor. If you feel like your hip starts to feel like it's on fire, just kind of shake it out. Maybe rest a couple of seconds, get back to it, keeping that core engaged, supporting your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, turn it over. One last side. We got this. And I'll tell you what's next. Ready, set, go. So again, either the modified version or with your feet stacked, like so, bringing the knee in front of you. Just remember to keep that body straight. That's the challenge, is not letting that hip drop down. You got this, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so let's turn it over to be on hands and knees, just to kind of stretch out the back, the upper back, or the middle of the back and the low back really quick. So if you give me cat, so where you arch your back like a cat, feeling that stretch between your shoulder blades. And now I want you to go into child's pose, which is sitting back onto those heels. And your hands are out in front of you, feeling that stretch in the low back. Come back to cat. And we'll do one more child's pose. Sitting back onto those heels again. And we'll knock out one quick exercise really quick. And that is going to be the pillar bridge. All right. So we'll just do some holds, just regular planks or lateral or bridges, as we call them. All right, ready? Up. So either on your toes or on your knees. Keeping the shoulders directly over the hands. The hands are roughly about shoulders width apart. Keeping that belly button drawn in towards the spine. Breathing, keeping the body straight from shoulder, hip to heel or knee, and keeping that head looking up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose really quick. Just resting. All right, again, I'm aware of what time it is. We'll get through it really quick. All right, up. So again, bracing the core, Drawing that belly button towards the spine, keeping the body straight, making sure that our hip is not sticking up, nor is it dropping down. If you need to drop down to your knee for any reason for your low back, do so. If your low back is just bothering you too much and you're on your knees, you could go into child's pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Child's pose for me. And let's do one last one and we'll be done. All right, I promise. Ready? Up. Just so we're doing 3 rounds. So again, bracing the core. Remember, this is the last one. Finish strong. If being on your hands is too hard, you can always move to your elbows too if you need to. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose, one last time. So sitting back onto those heels, hands overhead. Just walk it just slightly over to the right. And walk it slightly over to the left. Nice job. All right. You guys have a fantastic weekend and we will see you Monday. Enjoy the day. Talk to you.